Board Strategic Leadership. Dan, legislative update.
Yes, just very briefly, we did meet this week with our legislators on Monday. A number of different topics were talked about, primarily vouchers, because everybody's doing their annual meetings currently, and so those numbers increased by a significant margin for all of our local public school districts, and so we advocated to Dewey Strobel and Devin Lemieux and Amy Binsfeld about leveling the playing field and transparency. We also, Amy Binsfeld is a co-author of a start date, and so is Dewey Strobel, a start date bill that would allow some flexibility to start earlier and end earlier. We advocated in favor of that as well. It may not make it out of committee, however, because the committee chair is from Door County, and it's the tourist lobby is in his district, so we'll have to see how that goes. But we're continuing to advocate always for adequate funding and the making sure that local control of school boards is still held to a high standard by people, and so that's what we continue to strive for, and that's my report.
All right, thanks, Dan. Financial Pillar of Excellence. Consider approval of additional changes to 2023-2024 Support Staff Handbook. Amy.
We talked about the lunches/break language, how it says shall be entitled to instead of, hold on, I have it somewhere. Shall be instead
Shall
of.
is required, right?
Entitled to, sorry. So we would like to change it to entitled to so that it gives our supervisors and staff a little flexibility with that.
Okay, so I need a motion to approve the change from shall to entitled. Motion?
I shall make the motion.
Thanks, Aaron. You're entitled to do that.
Second.
All in favor, say yes. Yes. Opposed? Okay, thank you, Amy. Finance, Buildings and Grounds. Consider approval of certification of the 2023-2024 school district tax levy. Need a motion. Are these all separate motions? They are, aren't they? Okay, I need a motion to approve the certification.
Make a motion to approve the certification of the 23-24 school district tax levy.
I'll second.
All in favor, say yes. Yes. Opposed? All right. 2, consider approval of the 2023-2024 final budget as presented.
Make a motion to approve the 23-24 final state budget. Second.
All in favor, say yes. Yes. Opposed? All right. Consider approval of the snowplow bid for the 2023-2024 school year. We discussed this in committee of the whole, so I just need motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve the snowplow bid for the 23-24 school year. Second.
All right. All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Opposed? All right. And finally, consider gifts and corresponding adjustments. So you going to take us through those?
Yes. Yep, we have one to be thankful for this month. There's a donation from Central Specialty Pet in Chilton, who donated 76 Field and Forest Timothy Hay and Orchard Grass blend boxes of pet bedding to be used in the agriculture program at Plymouth High School.
All right.
So thank you very much for that.
Thank you. Okay. And we need a motion to accept
yes.
those gifts and corresponding budget adjustments.
Yes.
Make a motion to accept the gifts and thank you.
All right. Is there a second? All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Opposed? Thank you for that gift. Now, period of public participation.
Okay, first up we have Steve Conto.
My first time here, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to address.
Oh, you can come on up here.
Come up here.
Thank you for the steps here. Thank you for having me, everyone. Greetings. My name is Steve Conto. I'm a representative of the Plymouth American Legion Post 243. This is informative, it's kind of nice to do this. This is kind of uplifting. Our post is on a very special project we're going to be doing for the high school. We're going to have plaques made of 4 of your alumni that were killed in action. 3 that were killed in the Vietnam War, and 1 that was killed in Operation Iraqi Freedom. They are John Gannon, Lauren Ertl, Leroy Thielen, and Brian Trenning. John was a sophomore in '63. Lauren was the class of '65. Leroy was the class of '68. And Brian was the class of '98. The plaques will be 8 by 10 inches in size. They'll be made of dark walnut. They'll have gold plate with black lettering. Each plaque will have their high school picture, the class year, school activities will also be a part of this, the military service and rank, the killing action date, and any medals that were awarded. By the way, all 4 were killed in action and held Purple Hearts, and their age, the average age was 21. We wish to have these plaques be a permanent display in your high school. The header above the plaque will read as follows: Plymouth High School heroes. At one time they walked our halls and sat in our classrooms. They were our friends and our classmates. They are now our heroes. Alumni who gave the ultimate sacrifice during the Vietnam War and Operation Iraqi Freedom. Our hope with these plaques will provide comfort and healing to the families and classmates, as well as our community. Though 50 years have passed since they were taken from us, it'll always be just 50 minutes for those that held them dear. May these plaques provide lessons for our students that the freedoms we enjoy today come at a very high price. For they were once just like our students. They had the same hopes and dreams, enjoying their time as a Panther. The war to them was just to be temporary interruption in their lives, never be a permanent one. May these heroes be an inspiration to our Panther students, and for them to go out and do great things in the world. It is my deep honor to give these plaques to Plymouth High School. I thank you for this time. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Wow. Thank
Okay, next up we have John Binder.
As I walk up here, I want you to make believe I got a hat on that says League of Women Voters. I'm here on behalf of the League of Women Voters. One of the things that the League is very involved in, and I think most of you know that, is voting and elections. They want to make that as easy as possible for both people that are interested in being candidates, for the voters, easy to register to vote, easy to vote at the polls, and hopefully have elections that aren't have too many hoops to jump through for voters as far as suppressive kind of laws. One of the things that we started last year, we contacted all of the clerks in the county to get information about things we think should be on their website to make it easy for candidates to throw their hat in the ring, or for people to know what's going on as far as voting and so on, anything connected to voting and elections. And the basic things we'd like to see on websites would make it very easy for us as we monitor what's going on and to encourage successful elections, big turnouts, and so on, is to have this kind of information. Any member that's either on a board or on a city council or a county board, some of them have this already, the end of their term should be listed by their name. What's the end of their term? So we know when they're going to be up for election. Also, we'd like to see a district map, and especially for governmental units like city councils and school boards. Now I know for example, the city of Plymouth, they have a city map, 4 wards. Each ward is color-coded, so everybody can find out easily what their ward is. Additionally, you can see what ward they're in. For the school district, I did a lot of searching on your website. By the way, I really love your website. I visit that often. to get information about things I'm concerned about, and finding out who I should be in contact with as far as maybe getting some of my concerns taken care of. I did a lot of searching on there. I did find in the bylaws what the areas are, you know, somebody's A here, somebody's B, somebody's C. The A people are the folks that live in the city of Plymouth, within the boundaries, and 3 representatives are elected from that area, and 3 are from the area right outside the city limits, still inside the boundaries, of course, for the school district. 3 are elected from that area. They are B people, and then C is elected at large, somebody just anywhere from the district. I think it would be very helpful if we could have a map of the school district somewhere out there. Probably a good place for it is when I look at my list of school board members. You know, if I want to email them or whatever, there's room there to put the map, and then just color code the part that's City of Plymouth boundaries, and then just have a legend that says the A area is the City of Plymouth, the B area is the area outside, you can see that easily with the picture, and then C is just at large. I think that would be really helpful for folks especially for folks who might be interested in running for school board. And I think that would be very informative. You know, one of the things we do follow up on, once that's done, we do have a website, the League of Women Voters have a website where people can go to and get any kind of information they want about the elections that are going on in Sheboygan County. And we even we also do interviews once candidates have satisfied their nomination papers by the 5th of January. We contact them and ask them to fill out a questionnaire that we post on that website. So any citizen who's voting, and everybody who's voting, can go there and take a look at what they said. Besides, of course, seeing that in the newspapers and other kinds of media as far as where they stand or why they're running. So I think that would be great. Those things would be great if we could get those on the website for the school district of Plymouth.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, can I just say something, one more thing? You're going to boo me when I mention this. My grandson is one of the excellent players on the Port Washington Pirate football team. And I'm saying this because there's a good chance we're going to meet each other again with that bracket and how it's set up. I don't know if you've seen the bracket, but there's some tough teams in there, but we could meet each other again. And I have to tell you that this will make you feel good. I told my grandson, by the way, he made the first touchdown in that game. And we had several others after
You're digging
that.
your hole. Isn't there a time limit? Yeah, I think we're about done.
One thing I told my grandson, you know, when I'm walking up to the gate going to the stadium, that's when I'm going to make my decision. Should I sit on the Plymouth side or should I sit on the visitor side? You know, as a resident of Plymouth, I should be supporting my school district, right?
You're right. You're
But
right.
I decided to sit on the visitor side, but there's one negative about the visitor side. When you have a team that stands, and I think most of them stand on the sidelines now, don't they? And if you're not in the top 2 rows of those bleachers, you can't see the game.
Gee.
So that was okay with me because that forced me to go down towards the southern goal line with my binoculars, and I watched the game from there. And he happened to make his first touchdown running right past me down to the goal line. So I got to see a close-up of him getting this touchdown.
All right.
So, good luck with the game. You know, have a good score, but make sure it's a little less than a hour.
Wow. Thank you. All right.
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
That was enough. Thank you. Moving on, community ed. Sally Isley, update?
Yes, community ed always has things going on. Walking the halls is available. That's actually supposed to start on October 30th. It's free, but when you do come in to walk the hallways, please sign your name, which is over by community ed's office. Fathers, do you have daughters? There is a class to help you learn how to do hair. Hair 101. And it's free, but you have to sign up. And if you've not heard of reflexology, it's really it's interesting. Reflexology is the different points on your hands and your feet that relates to the other parts of your body, for them to be touched and massaged to help healing in your body in them area. That will be another class that is offered. And then one of my favorite is freezer meals. Go and make a meal, and you can put it in the freezer, bring it out another time. You're going to take it and make it and take it home. And then we have free movies on a regular basis throughout the year. The next one is going to be October 30th at 6 p.m. Do call and register so that they know people are coming, so they don't cancel it. And that's it for community ed.
All right, thank you, Sally. Foundation, that's mine. We are having our fundraiser this Saturday at Devour. There's still some tickets available, so I would encourage you, if you've got a reason to feel generous, come out and join us at Devour. Remember, the foundation supports our kids and creates all kinds of great grants to enhance the learning experience of the kids, as well as scholarships. So please come out to the fundraiser. You can find it, more information on the website if you're interested in coming. With that, we'll move to Family Resource Center. Kathy is not here, so no report. From that, staff update. Dan?
Yes, we just have a couple of support staff, so no action required on this one. Stephanie Ditter has been hired as a special education aide at Parkview Elementary. Georgia Bitter has been hired as a special education aide at Horizon Elementary. Jessica Fendrick has been hired as a special education aide at Horizon Elementary. Catherine Raldorf has been hired as a special education aide at Plymouth High School. Natalie Voigt has been hired as an instructional aide at Horizon Elementary School. And Paul Barrow has been hired as a custodian at Horizon Elementary School. So welcome to all those people.
All right. And item 11, no items. Item 12, President Report. I will refer you to my prior report. Dan?
Just a couple things, just wanted to mention some upcoming things, because now we're getting into the sports playoff season, as we were talking about earlier. I should have cut you off.
I should have used the gavel, that's always
But just a couple things. The soccer and football have their first home playoff appearances this week. Cross country, both boys and girls took fourth in conference, and so they're getting into their playoff run. Hopefully somebody can pull out a great time coming up. Same swimming is getting into that realm too. And then, I can read my own writing here. We have our fall play starting the first week of November. It's the 2nd through the 5th, and it's Clue, like the game, Clue. So could be Aaron Martell in the kitchen with a sledgehammer. I'm not sure. So anyway, the upcoming events, they're always listed on our calendar, on our webpage, which is a very great webpage, done by Jamie Pointkowski in our community ed area. So that's my report.
All right, thank you, Dan. Now, item 14, I need a motion to convene into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin Statute 19.851C to consider the employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation of public employees over which the school board has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility. Specifically, the school board will be discussing the potential employment of a superintendent and approve closed minutes from the September 19th, 2023 meeting.
So moved.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Dan?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Sally, yes. Aaron?
Yes.